Hello everyone, welcome or welcome back. It's good to see you. This is a timeless collective reading for whoever needs to hear it, so if the message resonates, then it's for you. I've been sitting with the energy for a little while. I have the oracle cards pulled. There's a very clear, simple message coming through, so let's jump right in. The first card that came forward was Hare, followed by Moon, and at the bottom of the deck is the Seer. Your intuition is telling you that something's coming. Something big is about to reveal itself or emerge from shadow. Okay. You can feel the energy building day by day by day. This intuitive knowing that you have is so visceral, it's so strong. It cannot be ignored. Okay. This could be on a personal level or on a global level, maybe both. However, you can't say for sure what it is that's coming. You can't put it in black and white or pinpoint it exactly. It is truly unknown. It may be good, it may be bad, maybe both. Don't know. But what you do know is that you feel it, right? This kind of experience where you can feel something so strongly but you can't describe it, that can be unsettling or at least surreal. And it can very easily tip you into chronic anxiety. And that's really what Spirit wants me to focus on here. I feel like that is the main message that wants to come through. So first and foremost, Spirit wants you to know you don't feel things for no reason. So take a nice deep breath and just try to relax a little bit into the knowing that you're right. If your spidey senses are telling you something's coming, something's coming. That doesn't automatically mean it's bad or good or anything. It's just the feeling that something is coming. Can you allow it to be a little bit more neutral? Do not project into the unknown. Just try to sit with the energy as it is, okay? You're also not alone. There are so many people who feel this way right now, okay? Now, if you are someone who is being tipped into chronic anxiety because of this intuitive feeling on top of everything else that's happening in the world, then Spirit is saying now is the time to play, very specifically play, with new ways of caretaking that anxiety. Because what you've tried in the past hasn't really worked, or else you wouldn't be feeling chronic anxiety, right? It's time to open up to new ways of caretaking it. And there may be some things you try that you don't think will help, but they do in this kind of indirect way. So this is going to look different for everybody. It's something that you need to explore for yourself. Use your intuition, of course. So for one person, working out might be the thing that helps them the most. But for another person, they need to sleep more, right? It's the exact opposite. Maybe you've heard that breath work is like the key to everything, but when you try breath work, you have a panic attack. Drop it. Spirit is saying just drop it. That's okay. Find what works for you. Now, this is not about getting rid of anxiety entirely. You're always going to feel it now and again. This is about that chronic tension, right? So the Hare in its exalted state, its empowered state, you could say, it's just simply watchful. It's just observant. It's ready, yes, but not fearfully so. It's just adaptable and present. In its shadow state or disempowered state, the Hare energy is constantly waiting for the other shoe to drop, constantly projecting the worst into the unknown, expecting the worst, living with like 24/7 tension and adrenaline coursing through its veins. Okay. This kind of anxiety that may be flaring up for you, it's something that Spirit wants you to address now. The energies are very supportive of you addressing it now. And whatever you discover works for you, it's going to be some kind of foundational practice that will carry you through the rest of your life. There's nothing more important right now than nurturing yourself. The hare also makes me think of the Queen of Pentacles, right? There is a hare in the Queen of Pentacles. And so that's all about mother energy, right? Nurturing yourself. Maybe now is the time to learn how to mother yourself in new ways, very physical ways, consistently, right? This means probably not leaning into extremes, but finding that beautiful middle way with something, okay? Whatever works for you. All right, I really feel like this message wants to be concise. So all I'm going to do is pull 1 to 3 cards from the Wild Unknown. What will be the most supportive for the collective to do at this time? What will be the most supportive for the collective to know or do at this time? Six of Pentacles, balance. Yeah, an equal give and take. If you're feeling depleted and exhausted, and I'm hearing malnourished and undersupported, it's not sustainable. It's time to bring balance back into your whole system. And I really feel like Spirit is saying, start with your body. Start with your body, okay? Trying to, I'm hearing adjust your mental or emotional state is so much easier when you're symbiotically working with your body first, okay? Supporting your physical body first. Your physical body needs more balance in some way, okay? 4 of Wands, beautiful. Oh, I feel like a gratitude practice would be very helpful for a lot of you when you're feeling so strung out and like tired and wired. A gratitude practice can be really like annoying sounding, but I challenge you to notice how you feel right now and then list 10 things you're really genuinely grateful for. Think about them, focus on them for just a minute, and then notice how you feel again. I bet there's probably a change. The number 4 is also about stability and structure, creating strong foundations that support the balance and harmony of your physical well-being. Mother of Swords. Well, I feel like this goes back to being honest about what works for you. You may have preconceived notions that something should work for you. Like everybody talks about how amazing Tibetan singing bowls are, but when I hear them, I get angry. That's okay. Be honest with yourself. Maybe the background music that'll work best for you is classical, right? Who knows? So just being really, really honest about what works for you. It's not going to be what works for anybody else. Okay, I'm hearing now, create your own medley. Create your own medley of what works. Okay. All right, let's get a journal prompt from my journal prompt deck. Yep. Ha! Did this come up for Pisces? It came up for one sign recently. I think it might have been Pisces. Number 6. If you knew you only had one more month to live, what would you do with that month and why? This is an invitation to focus on, hone in on your top values and priorities. What matters to you most? Are you living in accordance with those things or no? Take an honest assessment, right? And then maybe start to make some tweaks and changes in the right direction so that more of you can be present for what matters to you most. I was also getting, I just remembered now, Spirit is saying what is coming, what is looming, is better than you expect. The best is yet to come. And doing these self-care practices, regulating your nervous system, taking care of your anxiety, it's for many reasons, obviously, but one of the main reasons is so that you can be present when the thing manifests, when the thing emerges. Spirit wants you to be grounded and embodied and present for it when it reveals itself. Okay, so answer that question for yourself, see where it takes you. Let's get a closing message from Into the Lonely Woods. Closing message for the collective, please, Spirit. I'm seeing a waterfall. Yeah, a waterfall. There's like an emotional release that needs to happen. One of the most powerful journaling practices ever that I discovered through the book The Artist's Way is basically just like, I think she called it like a brain dump, where you just write stream of consciousness for 1 to 3 pages, everything that's on your mind. Like, let the emotional waterfall out, let the geyser explode onto the page. Like, all of this anxiety and this inner turmoil, this uncertainty that you're feeling, like, word vomit it out onto the page. Okay, that's coming through. That might be helpful for a lot of you. You're not attracting more of that energy by getting it out. You're literally like purging it from your system. You will feel better after doing that. Seeing a dove. Honor your holy days, number 37. Some of you are on the edge of burnout and need to take a time out. 37, not 27. All right. Acknowledging our sacred days carves out a sure pattern within our lives. Without sign or symbol, we can feel a loss of meaning or lose a sense of where we are in the world. Most often, these celebrations are observed with beloved others, but there are times when those holy days will come and we will see no one at all by our sides. So you will go alone to the sacred place, carve out the sign, and offer yourself so much love. All this will ensure you feel valued beyond measure. That makes me think of mothering yourself again, nurturing yourself, loving yourself enough to take good care of yourself and acknowledge when you need a break. The time to celebrate alongside kin and clan will come again. For now, honor the changing of the seasons, the counting of the days of light and the days of dark, and reverently observe the turning of the wheel of time. In solitude, the soul will enter into pure unity with spirit. All right, everyone. I hope this was helpful, or at least thought-provoking. I know it was a little bit shorter than normal, but that's just how it felt like it wanted to be. So I hope it found whoever needed to hear it. If you have any questions or comments, leave them down below. I'd love to hear from you. And as always, I'll be putting this journal prompt in the description box along with several others, so be sure to check those out. They'll help you to process everything and take your inner work a little bit deeper. I'll see you next time. Bye.